If you're setting Fusion up for the first time, don't worry about creating extra locations right now. This video is for those who've already gotten their first location up and running and now want to expand Fusion to other yards. But before we dive into creating a new location, let's break down what we mean by location in Fusion. Essentially, a location is a physical place that's fully equipped to operate a standalone feedlot. This means it has its own pens, feeding system, chute side setup, and everything else needed to run independently. Each location comes with its own lots, feed mill, water meters, trucks, and unique attributes like pricing and dry matter values. It's designed for the scenario where animals arrive at one location and stay there until they're ready to leave the feedlot. Plus, Fusion keeps a separate eye on inventory levels for each location. And you can't just move lots from one place to another. Oh, and one more thing. You can't have one feed mill serving two different locations. Now, Fusion allows any number of regular locations, as long as you meet two key requirements. First, all these locations need to belong to the same entity. And second, they should be connected via a local area network, not through the internet. If you're not meeting these criteria, don't worry. You can still use Fusion at other locations, but they'll need their own server. If you're not sure whether a particular yard qualifies, reach out to us before you proceed and we'll help you sort it out. Oh, and there's one more thing. Fusion also supports a different type of location called an inventory-only location. Say you have cattle being fed at a yard you don't own, but you still want to keep tabs on them at a higher level. That's where the inventory-only location comes into play. Because you won't be tracking day-to-day events like feed deliveries and chute side activities for these cattle, you don't need to meet the earlier requirements. Plus, you'll pay less for these cattle since you won't be using all of Fusion's features for them. Creating a location is pretty simple. If you've got the Fusion Setup Assistant open, you can access the locations list from there. Alternatively, make sure you're in the Fusion admin menu bar and then select Locations from the Setup menu. After that, just hit the New button. Here, you'll give your location a unique name in Fusion. You can also add the manager's contact info and throw in a note if you'd like. If it's an inventory-only location, you can check the inventory-only location box. Hit save and your location is created. But remember, it's not fully set up yet. Depending on the type of location, you'll still need to create pens, update location-specific attributes, and so on. Walking through the steps in the Fusion Setup Assistant is a great way to ensure you've got everything sorted for the new location. And, of course, if you need a hand, don't hesitate to reach out to us. The final step? Well, you'll want to use the Transition Assistant step from the Fusion Setup Assistant window. But that's a topic for another video, and it's essential to transition this location before you can start using it.